Some people try to validate, but they go about it in a way that actually ends up giving them false proof. And here's what I mean by that. If you do a poll, you get clicks, but you don't get the context behind what those clicks mean. If you do a survey, it gives you answers, but not always the meaning behind those answers. And look, sometimes we do a survey, the right answer isn't there, so we just kind of pick one because we've got to get back to cooking dinner or whatever else it is that we're doing. A SWOT is another thing that I see people doing when they are trying to do their validation. Now, this gives you perspective on the market, but it doesn't give you your buyer's reality. And if you're looking at getting validation from previous discovery calls, those calls are shaped around selling. They're not shaped around understanding. You haven't had an opportunity to necessarily follow up with, what did you mean by that? Or in what context does that apply to you? You don't get a chance to ask all those questions necessarily, because it's actually at that point, it's not about you, it's about your potential client. So what do you end up with? Well, you get surface level feedback, you get half-truths, you get opinions, and you get encouraging noise. And this is enough to make you feel like you've done the work, but it's not enough to make strong business decisions from. And this is the danger of getting what I call false proof. It creates confidence without real evidence behind it. Real validation looks different. It's a two-way conversation. Talking to the kind of buyer that you actually want to attract, that you want to work with. It helps you get inside the head of your ideal client, to hear in their words what they want, what's frustrating them, what they've already tried, what feels like an ideal solution for them, what feels risky even, and what they would consider investing in. And that's the difference between surface level feedback and commercially useful truth. Now, before you build your next thing, please go out there, have 5 proper buyer conversations, not to pitch, just to understand. And what you will get from those conversations is gold, and it will help you to be able to move forwards with confidence.